Hey everybody, I'm the Machine, and welcome to the galaxy's first deep space Kiwk-E-Mart. It's just my little space station here, and it shows off what these clamps can do and what the level of customization those clamps uh let us exploit. But I came here to show you this for realsies. This here is the Winslow frigate, or the frigate Winslow, and it is a small size warship. I had a lot of fun making, so let's go up and check it out. I'm going to take you guys, not to the main hangar, but I'm going to take you guys to the VIP landing pad because, when you're hanging out with me, girl, it's all VIP. Only the best stretches of open space, the mediumest of sizes of ships, and unlimited peanuts. Anyway, we're going to take it down. I'm still kind of shaky at this whole landing thing because I would have hit C and I would have landed weird. So I'm going to do it in third person. Do it nice and slow. It's my hope that eventually I'll be able to land as good in this as I can in Arma or Battlefield. But the controls are a little bit wonky, and everything's a bit more responsive, mostly because I'm obsessed with putting gyroscopes in ships. Well, the small ships anyway. It's literally the most important thing to me is having enough gyroscopes. Okay, lock, inertial dampeners, and first person, get out. Alright, it's kind of landed weird, but it'll stay. So let's head in here. Alright, there's 4 decks on this ship. This deck, 4th deck, is the conference deck. So, like, if you need to have any discussions with any marauding alien and or robot species that are threatening humanity, have them land here and you can come in here. It's a nice conference area, Good table. Nice, sit on one side, sit on the other side. I want to put a coffee maker over here, but I couldn't figure out what a coffee maker would look like in this game. And here we are, we're at Central Stairwell 1. There's actually 2 Central Stairwell. And this is actually a sub-level. So it's really 3.5. And it's the airlock out here, and so you can get out onto the ship proper if you need to do any maintenance work. Here's where you put the oh, hey Chris. Where you put the spacesuits and stuff, and I'm really liking these as benches / beds. Just use those all the time. And that's our first ladder. That's the actual maintenance ladder. That's doubled on the other side. Everything on this ship is doubled on the other side. There's no dead space in this ship. I'm gonna keep bringing that point home. No dead space. Okay, we're on here. This is deck 3. This is the living deck. Back here we've got our showers. Right there, I'm calling that like the laundry machine. And captain's quarters. Kind of small. Kind of dark too. I'll put a light in here at some point. Kind of small. This is actually the only part I had to compromise and have the outside covering come in through. That's due to a designer error. I apologize. So if you wanna kill the captain, make sure he's napping because he's the easiest one to get to. These are 2 layers, I should say, of bulkhead between this and the hallway. All the hallways have all these doors here, so if you take a hit in this hallway, it would shut off all these doors, and you'd be able to move to the hallway across the area. Really easy. Now, right here, we've got our kitchen. I put the assemblers in here because, whatever. And something I'm really proud of, this area actually goes underneath the staircase, the main staircase. So if you take a hit on the main staircase, this closes out, and you can still get through. They use catwalks, which I've been watching a lot of Space Engineers video. Nobody seems to use catwalks. They're awesome. They're beautiful. This is our mess hall. Lots of room to eat and stuff. Some officers' tables over here. Move back through, and this actually is our second staircase. And this here, of course, is the bathroom on deck 3. We're going to keep heading down this way. Some more ladders. Back there is where our last ladder is. And over here. And these are the individual berths. Fortunately, there's only one way in and out. And, you got your bed and not much else. But, it's a military ship. That's how military ships roll. You get your bed and not much else. You're kind of lucky that isn't a bunk bed. Alright, down here we have the on-call pilot and doctor bedroom. They have to share because this ladder goes up and down to the med bay and the pilot briefing and prep room. So they all sleep here. So if shit goes off, you can just slide down there and you're immediately where you need to be. Now we're taking you into the hangar. Okay? It's kind of a small hangar, but like I said, this is supposed to be a small military ship. This isn't, this isn't Enterprise. This is more, not the Voyager, whichever, the one on Deep, the Defiant. This is more the Defiant. It is just a warship made for war, and not much else. No room for anything else. And I decided to do the docking of the fighters like this, so we can keep the floor open for our dropship down here. Here's my attempt at the Pelican, and like everybody else, I'm having a little bit of issues getting it to move at speed, but, it's a big ship. It's not supposed to move at speed. Here's my favorite part. You get in here, you dock your ship, you exit your ship, and wow, you're on the catwalk. You're on the way to the mess hall. Okay, so you grab this. You can slide down this. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. This, here we go. We've got our Pelican transport capable of moving 20 Marines. Let's open the back here. Let's boost up. Yep. I wish I could use those internal lights in here, but that's about it right now. It's thinking about adding like some harnesses in the backs of the seats and stuff, but right now actually I'm kind of happy with the way it looks. Okay, we're gonna go up one deck just to make sure we get everything. I'm gonna do deck 1 last because logically that's what I should do. Come on, there we go. You know what? Just jetpack up there. Screw it. All right, and this here is the pilot briefing room. So you got the guy here. All the pilots can, write their notes or whatever, and like ask stupid questions from the back of the, colonel in charge who's just had enough of their shit. Anyway, let's keep heading. Now, deck 2 is the actual combat deck. So anything that's important to combat effectiveness is put on deck 2, which is the most protected deck out of all of them. And we've got our server room in here, and of course our AI core, because it is the future, but you still need computers, and computers got to go somewhere. And our tube there, just in case you need to go up and down. And here we go. This is it. Nerve center of the ship, the bridge, in the dead center of the ship, or at least as center as I can get it. And I'm using these as console stations, the sideways airlocks, because I think it kind of looks cool like a console station. Like all the information be filling in here, and you can stand up. And I'm gonna pop into this for a second. It's just over 4.25 million kilograms. It's not very fast, to be completely honest. It really isn't, but there's more than enough power. 25 thrusters and gyroscopes and stuff, and it's a pretty good ship overall. It takes a while to get up to speed, but it's cool. It's good. I'll take it out for a spin in a minute, but I want to finish doing the deck tour here. Here we go. We've got the officer briefing room. They need their own briefing room because, they're jackasses. Here's the tube. And back here in the corner, this is one of the rooms I'm most proud of. There is a console here for every gun on the deck. So, the guns aren't computer controlled, they're human controlled. At least that's the idea behind this room. This is where all the drones and automatic guns do their business. Let's go downstairs one more level. This is the maintenance level. This level 1. Got our storage area here, just in case you need to store anything. You probably need to store a lot. There's actually a few combat capabilities on this level, but it's mostly just engineering. And this is one of our gyroscope rooms and our aft grav generator right in there. Here we go. Here's our 6 large reactors, which produce more than enough power for the ship. So if you take out one or two, still have the others functional. Here's our 2nd gyroscope and our 4 grav generator. And like I said, this is trying to be as military as possible, as realistic in my small experience with submarines and military ships. And we got here is our marine ready room. So this is where you'd go to suit up in your full combat kit. Because obviously you're not wearing that every day. I mean, you're in deep space, and you don't need to get in a shootout every day. And right here, we've got our med bay. Still pretty dark. I should have put more lights in here. And only one revive, because there's only be like 2 or 3 doctors on a ship of this size. But a few, sick beds, and I figured this ship would probably carry about 50 personnel. 10 to 20. But probably actually 60 personnel, because 20 Marines, 2 pilots, 12 pilots, and and then everybody needed to deal with the rest of the ship. And this is our grab generator, the hangar grab generator, because this ship is so big it needs 3 grab generators, but it's just barely so big. I mean, you'd kind of like take 2 blocks of that area to have no gravity. Anyway, let's jump up the Jeffries tube here. Where'd the Jeffries tube go? I just walked by one. I want to take a Jeffries tube. There we go. Let's jump up the tube here. Take it up to floor 2. Floor 2. Take it up to floor 2. Okay, alright, I got that figured out. Take it up to floor 2. And jump on the controls here. Take her out for a little bit of a spin. So like I said, it is not the fast accelerating ship. Decelerating, it doesn't do a whole lot better. But it'll get you there. It's a warship. It's kind of designed to be heavily armored. It's about survivability. It doesn't rotate too hot either. I may have to reevaluate some of the maneuverability on this, but it's pretty good. I enjoy it at the moment. And it's kind of a small, cheap ship. Well, that's about it. That's about all I got for you folks. Well, let's just talk about some of the design influences. I spent some time on, not spent some time, that's a bad way to put it. I used to love touring old subs back when I was a kid. A lot of the influence came out, obviously, in this ship. Anyway, I am the Machine. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.